Hi everyone, welcome back to the channeling series. And today we are on law number sixth, right? We are on laws of success and continuing with that series. Law number six is law of growth, right? Now, what does this mean? Since we are born, right? Since we were a little baby, the law of nature itself is growth, right? Now, whether we like it or not, we keep growing every single moment, isn't it? We're all growing, right? As individuals, as human beings, and we all have the same destination. I keep talking about that, right? So growth is inevitable in our lives, right? However, how we focus on that growth, that's what will determine your level of success in life. Okay. So when I talk about growth in terms of success, what I mean is, are you willing to step out of your comfort zone? Right? Are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing to follow your intuition? Are you willing to go against the flow if required? Right? And all of that will need a little bit of that powerful energy from your end, right? That energy of, no matter what, I'm going to move with I'll go with this, right? I'll go with this instinct of mine, right? So until and unless you do that, um, there is some sort of growth that is always lacking, right? For instance, I remember, and again, when I say growth, I really truly don't mean that you have to struggle. That's not what I mean. Because a lot of folks think that struggle or any sort of, uh, negative instance in your life is only when you learn. No, you can learn from the whole world, right? A true person who is successful actually learns from everyone, right? Receive from everyone, receive all that energy from everyone, right? You don't have to write your devdas struggle story, right, in order for you to grow. No, that's not what I'm saying. But yes, for somebody, leaving a country could be growth, right? They're getting out of their comfort zone. For somebody it could be leaving their homes. For somebody it could be doing something that maybe the parents don't understand, right? Like following that. For somebody it could be eating something different. I don't know what it is for you, right? It'll be different for everyone. But whatever your comfort zone is, if you've never stepped out of it, it'll be difficult to grow in leaps and bounds, right? So, a person who's successful is constantly learning. A person who's successful is not scared of getting out of their comfort zone. A person who's successful um, also tends to keep learning from so called failures as well, right? Because just because you come get out of your comfort zone and you do something doesn't mean you'll become successful, right? It's the consistency in that follow up, that's what will make you successful, right? Because many of us have left our homes, many of us have left our comfort zones, right? It doesn't mean that it could happen, but many of us fall, right? The moment you get out of your comfort zone, you fall, right? But successful people get up and keep moving forward, right? They learn from that fall also, right? And they try not repeat it, and then they try and move forward with those lessons, right? So focus on what you want to, um, what energy you want in your life to grow, right? A lot of folks keep ranting about having no time. That's completely bullshit, right? Because even those folks who say or who complain about not having time, they would still be. This means they don't prioritize that thing if they don't have time for it, right? Because obviously you do have time for something, right? And whatever you have time for, you are prioritizing that in your life, right? And whatever you are complaining about, or whoever you don't want to, whoever you're telling that you don't have time, you're always busy, basically you are not prioritizing them. It's as simple as that, right? Because we're all busy, but we're all prioritizing what we want to focus our time on and what we don't, and that's absolutely fine. But don't overwhelm yourselves by constantly saying that you don't have time, you don't have time, you don't have time, right? So focus on growth, focus on getting out of your comfort zone, focus on, and the moment you come out of your comfort zone, you anyways tend to learn, right? Because everything will be new. Your comfort zone is limited to things you don't know, the things, or the things you're familiar with, right? And the moment you come out of it, it's going to be uncomfortable, right? But if you're open to learning, and if you're open to growing, the world is your oyster, right? And that's where success meets you, because you are no longer fearful of the unknown, right? You're embracing it. And that attitude is what will actually bring success. Yeah. So I hope this resonated with all of you. I will be back tomorrow with law number 7. Signing off, Anisha Dutt from Zarya Healings.